Modern tractors have the tech, but vintage tractors? They have raw, unstoppable muscle. Built from pure steel, massive engines, and simple mechanics that never quit, some old-school workhorses can still outpull modern giants that cost 10 times more. No electronics, no computers, just torque, toughness, and engineering that refuses to die. Get ready, because these are the 10 vintage tractors that can outpull today's so-called giants. Number 1. John Deere 80-20. When the John Deere 80-20 rolled out in 1960, it was nothing short of revolutionary. It was Deere's first four-wheel drive tractor, and many farmers had never seen anything so big or so powerful. With its massive 215 horsepower Detroit diesel engine and a design meant for deep, heavy pulling, the 80-20 was decades ahead of its time. Even today, modern tractors with similar horsepower sometimes struggle to match its raw torque. What made the 80-20 special wasn't just its size, it was the way it transferred power to the ground. The four-wheel drive system allowed it to dig into the soil and pull equipment that smaller two-wheel drive tractors simply couldn't handle. Farmers often used it for heavy tillage, breaking virgin ground, and pulling massive plows or discs that other tractors of its era weren't capable of. Its heavy, all-steel construction gave it exceptional traction and stability. While modern tractors rely on electronic traction control and wheel slip monitoring, the 80-20 relied on pure weight and torque. Even today, during tractor pulls and farming demonstrations, restored 80-20s often shock people with how effortlessly they drag heavy sleds or multi-gang plows. Only around 100 units were built, making it extremely rare. But those who own one know they possess a literal legend. When put to the test, the John Deere 80-20 can still pull harder than many modern tractors twice its price, and it does so without computers, sensors, or digital controls, just raw American muscle. Number 2. International Harvester 1066. Few tractors have earned the level of respect that the International Harvester 1066 commands. Built between 1971 and 1976, the 1066 became an icon of American farming due to its unmatched pulling performance. Its 414 V1 diesel engine produced only around 120 to 140 horsepower in stock form, but the real story was torque mountains of it. Farmers quickly discovered that the 1066 could pull implements much bigger than its official rating suggested. Whether it was deep ripping, heavy disking, or pulling grain carts up steep hills, the 1066 did it with an ease that left competitors scratching their heads. Many owners even pushed the engines far beyond factory limits, with modified versions reaching 300+ horsepower, turning these tractors into absolute monsters. One of the reasons for its unbelievable pulling power was its weight distribution and long wheelbase. Unlike some modern tractors that rely on ballast systems and computer-managed traction, the IH-1066 delivered stable pulling with just its natural design. Even today, at tractor pulls across the US, the 1066 dominates vintage classes because its torque curve is perfect for heavy loads. Farmers also love the 1066 because it is nearly indestructible. The engine is simple, overbuilt, and engineered to handle extreme conditions. Many are still working on farms 50 years later, pulling loads that modern tractors struggle with despite their advanced electronics. The 1066 proves that raw torque beats fancy tech any day. Number 3. Ford 5000. The Ford 5000 series, launched in the mid-1960s, quickly became one of the most trusted tractors in the world. What made the 5000 so impressive wasn't flashy horsepower numbers, it was the combination of real-world pulling strength, excellent torque delivery, and rugged build quality. Farmers across Europe, North America, and Asia swear by its ability to outpull many newer competitors. With around 65-75 horsepower depending on the model year, the Ford 5000 isn't a brute on paper. But once you hook it to a plow or trailer, the tractor behaves like a far more powerful machine. The secret lies in its torque-rich engine, efficient transmission, and nearly perfect weight distribution. Unlike many lightweight modern tractors designed for fuel efficiency, the Ford 5000 has a heavier steel structure that helps it grip the ground under heavy loads. Back in the day, it was used for everything from plowing heavy clay fields to pulling big wagons full of crops. Even today, it is common to see Ford 5000s working on farms, towing equipment that modern compact tractors cannot handle. Many farmers also use them for pulling competitions, where the 5000 consistently performs above its weight class. Its simplicity is another reason it remains unbeatable. No electronics, complicated sensors, or fragile plastic components, just a strong diesel engine, a tough transmission, and pure pulling capability. The Ford 5000 proves that sometimes a machine doesn't need advanced technology to be powerful, it just needs to be built right. Number 4. Massey Ferguson 135. The Massey Ferguson 135 is one of the most beloved tractors ever made, and for good reason. Produced from the 1960s through the 1970s, this tractor earned a reputation for being nearly unbreakable, incredibly efficient, and shockingly strong for its size. With only about 45 horsepower, it doesn't sound like something capable of outpulling modern machines, but real-world performance tells a different story. The MF135's strength lies in its torque delivery and lightweight but durable frame. Its Perkins diesel engine was engineered to deliver consistent pulling power, even at low RPMs. This allowed the tractor to pull heavy plows or trailers without bogging down, a trait that many modern compact tractors struggle with. Farmers often claim that the MF135 can pull like a machine twice its size, and many demonstration tests over the years have proven this true. Its hydraulic system and gearbox were also ahead of their time, allowing efficient power transfer to the wheels. Whether plowing deep soil or transporting loads across uneven terrain, the MF135 performs far better than its specifications suggest. Even today, in developing countries, hundreds of thousands of MF135s are still in daily use. They often outperform modern tractors when it comes to raw pulling, especially on rough terrain, where electronics and lightweight components can fail. The MF135 is proof that intelligent engineering and durability can outshine modern horsepower numbers. Number 5. Allis-Chalmers D21. Unveiled in 1963, the Allis-Chalmers D21 shocked the farming world. It was the first tractor to break the 100 horsepower barrier, making it one of the most powerful tractors available at the time. With its 426 Cutson diesel engine and massive frame, the D21 was built for heavy tillage and deep soil work. Many farmers looked at it and thought, "Do we even need this much power?" But once they used it, they never went back. The D21's pulling power is legendary. Its huge engine produced immense torque, allowing it to pull larger implements that older tractors couldn't even move. In many cases, the D21 replaced 2 or 3 smaller tractors, making it a massive productivity booster. What's remarkable is how well the D21's power holds up today. Modern tractors in the same horsepower category often rely on electronic assistance, traction control, and advanced transmissions to stay efficient. The D21 needs none of that. Its heavy frame and balanced design allow it to grip the ground and pull with brutal strength, even in tough soil conditions. It became a favorite in tractor pulling competitions, where modified D21s often dominate the field. Many enthusiasts push these machines to 500+ horsepower, showing just how strong the original design was. Even in stock form, a well-maintained D21 can outpull many modern tractors because of its raw torque and mechanical simplicity. It was a machine ahead of its time, and in many ways it still is. Number 6. Oliver 2255. The Oliver 2255 is one of the most unique tractors ever built, and its pulling power is nothing short of legendary. Produced from 1972 to 1976, the 2255 was equipped with a massive 8.2-liter Detroit diesel V8 engine, giving it a distinctive roar and unmatched torque. This tractor wasn't built just for farm work. It was engineered for heavy-duty tasks that required brute strength. The Detroit diesel's torque curve allowed the 2255 to pull enormous loads without breaking a sweat. Whether plowing, ripping, or hauling, it could outperform many competitors with higher horsepower ratings simply because it delivered power so efficiently. Another reason the 2255 is a pulling champion is its weight. This tractor is heavy, very heavy. Modern tractors built with emission standards and fuel efficiency in mind often compromise on weight, But the Oliver 2255 uses its mass to keep traction, allowing it to dig into the soil and pull with incredible force. Even today, in tractor pulls, the 2255 is a fan favorite. The sound of the Detroit diesel two-stroke is iconic, and its power delivery allows it to dominate vintage classes. Owners often say that the tractor feels like it's pulling the earth itself. While modern tractors offer more comfort and electronics, very few can match the 2255's sheer pulling strength. It remains one of the most powerful and unforgettable vintage tractors ever made. Number 7. Case 1570 Black Knight. Nicknamed the Black Knight because of its special black and gold edition, the Case 1570 was one of the most powerful tractors of the 1970s, with a 504 cu diesel engine producing around 150 horsepower. The 1570 had an enormous amount of torque that made it perfect for heavy pulling tasks. Owners often claim that the 1570 could pull equipment meant for much bigger tractors. Its strong rear end, heavy frame, and high-torque engine allowed it to handle big plows, heavy cultivators, and grain wagons, even in wet, sticky fields where other tractors would spin out. One of the biggest advantages of the 1570 was its Comfort King design, which improved visibility and weight distribution. This allowed the tractor to stay balanced during heavy pulls, reducing wheel slip and maximizing efficiency. The 1570 also found incredible success in tractor pulling competitions. Its powerful engine responded extremely well to modifications, and many pullers boosted these tractors to unbelievable power levels. Even in stock condition today, a Case 1570 can outpull many modern tractors of similar horsepower. It may not have electronics, GPS steering, or fuel-efficient software, but what it does have is pure mechanical strength. The 1570 will always be remembered as a tractor built for farmers who demanded extreme pulling power. Number 8. Belarus 825. The Belarus 825, produced by MTZ in the 1980s, is a tractor built with one purpose: raw pulling power in the harshest conditions. These tractors were designed for the tough farmlands of the Soviet Union, where reliability and brute strength were far more important than comfort or refinement. With around 80 horsepower, the Belarus 825 seems modest on paper, but anyone who has used one knows that it behaves like a much more powerful machine. Its simple but rugged diesel engine produces high torque at low RPMs, allowing it to pull heavy plows through dense clay or frozen ground. The tractor's massive steel body gives it incredible traction. Unlike many lightweight modern tractors, the Belarus 825 uses raw weight to stay grounded during pulls. It also features an efficient mechanical four-wheel drive system that grips the soil better than many modern electronically controlled systems. Farmers around the world still use Belarus tractors for tasks that require brute strength, pulling timber, hauling huge trailers, or plowing tough soil. They're famous for working even when other tractors get stuck. In pulling competitions, Belarus tractors often surprise audiences by beating newer, more powerful machines. Their combination of weight, torque, and rugged engineering makes them natural-born pullers. The 825 may not look fancy, but it's a tank disguised as a tractor, and it can easily outpull many modern giants. Number 9. Zetor 8011. The Zetor 8011, introduced in the 1970s, is one of the toughest and most durable tractors to ever come out of Europe. With around 80 horsepower, it wasn't meant to be flashy. It was designed to survive hard work and deliver consistent pulling performance in all conditions. What makes the 8011 impressive is its heavy-duty drivetrain and perfectly balanced structure. Its engine, known for incredible longevity, produces strong torque that allows the tractor to handle big plows and heavy machines with ease. Many farmers say that the Zetor 8011 pulls like a 1/110 per tractor because of its efficient power transfer and superior weight distribution. Zetor's hydraulic and transmission systems were praised for their simplicity and strength. The 8011 could handle steep terrain, muddy fields, and heavy implements that often caused problems for newer, more delicate tractors. Even today, in countries across Eastern Europe, Zetor 8011s are still seen working daily. Many have over 20,000 hours on the clock and are still pulling like new. Their low maintenance requirements and rugged construction make them popular in modern pulling competitions as well. The Zetor 8011 may not have AC cabs, electronics, or advanced systems, but when it comes to pure pulling power, it can embarrass many modern machines that depend on software rather than steel. Number 10. Ferguson T20. The Ferguson TE-20, nicknamed the Little Grey Fergie, is one of the most important tractors in agricultural history. Produced from 1946 to 1956, this small tractor changed farming forever thanks to its revolutionary hydraulic system. But what most people don't realize is just how much pulling strength this little machine has. With only about 20 to 28 horsepower, the TE-20 seems tiny compared to modern tractors. But its engineering was so advanced for its time that it could outpull many larger machines. The Ferguson hydraulic system used the weight of the implement to push the rear wheels into the ground, massively increasing traction. This meant the TE-20 could pull plows that older tractors of double the size struggled with. Farmers around the world were shocked at how capable the TE-20 was. Whether pulling carts, operating plows, or towing heavy loads, it always performed well above expectations. In many developing nations today, TE-20s are still active, pulling equipment that would normally require newer tractors. The tractor's lightweight, efficient engine, and brilliant traction system make it a pulling legend. In vintage pulling competitions, the TE-20 often surprises audiences by outperforming much bigger machines. It may be small, but its pulling power and its historical importance are enormous. These vintage legends prove that real pulling power isn't measured in screens or software. It's forged in steel, weight, and engines built for a lifetime of hard work. Decades later, they're still showing modern tractors who the real kings are. If you enjoyed this blast from farming's strongest past, hit like, subscribe, and tell me which vintage beast you think pulls the hardest. Thanks for watching. Because the next video dives into even more old-school machines modern tech still can't match.